Good morning, gang. Happy Thursday. So, it just never ceases to amaze me. Our politicians, let's just put it that way, because I sure as hell can't call them leaders, on the left side of the aisle have just completely freaking lost their minds, okay? I swear to God, each one of them is the spawn of Satan at this point. Your constitutional rights, hell, we'll just do an end run around every one of them. Who cares? This is their thoughts, Damn the Constitution. AOC said, what? It's just a piece of paper. Okay. No, it's only the document that basically created this country, dumbass. But let's get into this. Okay. So by now, and a lot of you guys have asked me about it, y'all know that the CDC extended the rent moratorium until October 3rd. And I talked about it a little on the live stream, and I touched on it on yesterday's video. But the question keeps coming up to this, okay? CDC stands for Centers of Disease Control. Since when does the Centers of Disease Control have anything to do with housing in the United States? First problem, okay? It's not like the Department of Energy is going to go determine the price of food. It doesn't make any sense, all right? The second part that I have an issue with here is the Centers for Disease Control is not a legislative body of the U.S. government, okay? Legislative means writes the laws, okay? CDC is not elected, that does not have any authority to write a law. None. Zero, okay? But, of course, the potato in chief right now, yesterday, and he put his cards on the table, and I could just see the panic in his handlers yesterday when he says, well, the Supreme Court probably won't accept this, but this gives us time while they're litigating it, to get more money out to people. So what Biden is saying here is he is knowingly breaking the law, okay? Knowingly violating the Constitution and thumbing his nose at the Supreme Court, who already said it's unconstitutional. The only way this can continue is by a law enacted by Congress, not a wish list enacted by the CDC, okay? So, guys, this is, you think all the crap with Trump, okay? This is an impeachable offense. This is breaking the law, okay, what Biden is doing, okay? There's no question about that. This is an impeachable offense. But then you get, the clown car pulling up in front of the House of Representatives, and of course, the driver of the damn thing is Maxine Waters, okay? She puts out a tweet. I don't buy that the CDC can't extend the eviction moratorium. Something that is already done in the past. Who is going to stop them? Who's going to penalize them? There's no official ruling say they cannot extend the moratorium. Come on, CDC, have a heart. Just do it. Maxine, you're an idiot, okay? I'll go through this sentence by sentence. I don't buy that the CDC can't extend the eviction moratorium. Something has already been done in the past. Yes, and it was struck down by the Supreme Court saying they did not have the authority to do it, okay? Who was going to stop them? Well, that should be Congress, that body that you sit in, okay? Who's going to penalize them? Well, that would be the Supreme Court, okay? There's the issue there. There's no official ruling saying they cannot extend this moratorium. Bullshit. The Supreme Court has already said that, okay? So, this is the problem we get, guys. You have a president and you have leaders in Congress. Because Pelosi's completely on board with this thing too, because she didn't like all the protesters at her house on Monday. But you have the Democratic Party thumbing their nose at the Constitution and thumbing their nose at the Supreme Court. Say it ain't so, Joe. You're blatantly breaking the law. This is an impeachable offense, and our Republican congressmen better figure out what to do. And if it's not, we need a convention of the states to run this through, okay? Your elected/selected leaders, okay, are violating the U.S. Constitution. That's treason, okay? Let's go into that. But so you want to go into how they're going to take it even further. This came out this afternoon, and this is not anywhere to be found in the U.S. media, okay? Trust me. I had to find this one on Al Jazeera, okay? And y'all ask where I look, and God knows I'm all over the place. I want you to hear me out on this one. But the Mexican government sued United States gun manufacturers and distributors on Wednesday in U.S. federal court, okay, arguing that their negligent and illegal commercial practices have unleashed tremendous bloodshed in Mexico, okay? This was filed in Boston, okay? The Mexican government, mind you, this is who the plaintiff is in this. The Mexican government is suing Smith & Wesson, Barrett Firearms, Beretta, Colt, and Glock, okay? There's also a Interstate Arms is also, they're a wholesaler that is also part and parcel in the suit here. All right. But supposedly, the Mexican government did not consult with the United States on this. Bullshit! And they advised the embassy they were going to do this. Okay. Now, looking into it, what standing does the Mexican government have to file a lawsuit in U.S. court? Zero. Okay. If it's something in like this would be going through international court, as far as I understand. Okay, because this is now you're talking about international business. Tell me that the 46 administration hasn't tried to figure out every which way they can to destroy the Second Amendment. Okay? I mean, Beto, we're coming for your guns. This is it. That's their platform. They want to stop gun sales in the United States, and they want to confiscate every one of them. There's no question about that. Anybody that doesn't believe that's been living on Mars for the last 4 years. Okay? So, because the U.S. government can't legally do anything, they'll sit idly by while their biggest partner in crime, think the southern border, okay, go to the United States, go to the United States. We'll help you. We won't, under Trump, the federales in Mexico stopped all the people from coming across the border. Biden comes in, the federales are like, there's the door, guys. Go on in. Okay. So if you don't think that the Mexican government didn't get blessings from the Biden administration, you're fooling yourself, okay? We didn't consult with the government. Right. I almost believe that, because, there's a little trade-off. Hey, you help us do this, and we'll help you do that. We'll help you bring more people into the United States. You help us crush the Second Amendment. Now, I'll give you this. Getting into the United States, at least under Trump, was rather difficult. Getting into the United States now is rather easy, okay? Getting into Mexico for an American is a piece of freaking cake, okay? If you go, you think that, honestly, do you think the cartels in Mexico are going through the border checkpoints in Laredo or in El Paso or in Sierra Vista, Nogales, or in San Diego or anything like that? Hell no. They're just going across anywhere else. But the funny part is, the reporter who broke this story even interviewed some cartel members and said, It's so easy to smuggle guns from the United States into Mexico. You don't even have to hide them in the car. You just go right through. All right. So, 70% of the guns in Mexico supposedly come from the United States. Where do the other 30% come from? Oh, I don't know. There's probably that, country that's got that red star on their flag. That would be my guess. But this is just another way to try to circumvent the Constitution and take your freedoms and your rights away from you. Guys, this is what we're prepping for. This is bigger than just a left-right thing, okay? This is bigger than just a Democrat, Republican, communist, socialist, Martian, whatever the hell they, are believing in this week. This is an all-out frontal assault, literally by the world, on the rights of American citizens. Klaus Schwab knows this. If America is not on board for the Great Reset, it does not happen, okay? The United States has to be on board. So the World Economic Forum, Bezos, Gates, Schwab, all Prince Charles, all these other jackasses who are, thinking they're better than everybody. Them in cahoots with George Soros, that whole group of nincompoops. And then, of course, you get the Democrat Party who, see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. Dumb and Dumber would, looks like geniuses when you compare it to, Adam Schiff, Jerry Nadler, Maxine Waters, anybody in the squad, Kamala Harris, Joe Biden. I mean, you want me to keep on going? I mean, I could make a 45-minute video naming off all the idiots in the Democrat Party, okay? That, combined collectively, they probably got about 3 brain cells and 2 of them aren't active. But this is what's going on, guys. We're going to have to start really getting creative to protect ourselves. And, I'm hoping a lot of you guys are well armed already and well stockpiled for any freedom seeds that you need, I guess, if you will, because we may see a shortage of those again soon with this going on. But this is what's going on. Your Constitution, the document that creates the United States as a country, is under a full frontal assault. And you have the political party that is in control of the country right now, a active member supporting that. Not that the Republicans are doing a whole lot better, because actually, I'm surprised there weren't articles of impeachment written up Monday afternoon, or when was it? Tuesday afternoon, when Biden made his speech. There should have been articles of impeachment on the floor in the House on Tuesday evening. But I haven't heard anything about that, But, hey, why not? Two birds, two wings, or what is it? 2 wings of the same bird. That's the insanity we got. Guys, we're probably on our own here. And because the politicians ain't going to help. But fortunately, what they think they have control over, i.e. law enforcement, the military, they don't. So that's their downfall. But stomping on the Constitution, that's their plan. So don't you just love some of the stories I come up with? Have a good Thursday. Pinball out.